Hi there, I'm Kyle, and welcome back to Bedtime Verses with Kyle. Just a little poetry to help you get ready for bed. It is Folio Friday today. We read Sackville this week, and he talked a bit about the fall of Troy and the death of Priam. So this made me think of reading the Player One speech from Hamlet. What is it? Act 2, Scene 2, where these actors come in, and then Hamlet asks him to perform a piece from this play about the fall of Troy, and he describes the death of Priam, and then Hecuba, Priam's wife, her reaction afterwards. And I thought, yeah, it's a pretty good little piece. Let's go. So the city's being sacked, and old Priam's sort of wandering around, and he's found by the son of Achilles, Pyrrhus, or Neoptolemus in some traditions. Okay, here we go. Anon he finds him, striking too short at Greeks. His antique sword, rebellious to his arm, lies where it falls, repugnant to command. Unequal matched, Pyrrhus at Priam drives, and rage strikes wide, but with the whiff and wind of his fell sword, the nerved father falls. Then, senseless Ilium, seeming to feel this blow, with flaming top stoops to his base, and with a hideous crash takes prisoner Pyrrhus' ear. For lo, his sword, which was declining on the milky head of reverend Priam, seemed in the air to stick. So as a painted tyrant, Pyrrhus stood, like a neutral to his will and matter, and did nothing. But as we often see, against some storm, a silence in the heavens, the rack stands still, the bold wind speechless in the orb below, as hush as death. Anon the dreadful thunder doth rend the region, so after Pyrrhus' pause, a roused vengeance sets him new awake, and never did the Cyclops' hammers fall on Mars' armor, forged for proof etern, with less remorse than Pyrrhus' bleeding sword now falls on Priam. Out, out, thou strumpet fortune! O you gods, in general synod, take away her power, break all the spokes and ferries from her wheel, and bowl the round nave down the hill of heaven as low as to the fiends. But who, woe, had seen the mobled queen run barefoot up and down, threatening the flames with bison rheum, a clout upon that head where late the diadem stood, and for a robe about her lank and all o'er teemed loins, a blanket in the alarm of fear caught up. Who this had seen, with tongue in venom steeped, 'gainst fortune's state would treason have pronounced. But if the gods themselves did see her then, when she saw Pyrrhus make malicious sport in mincing with his sword her husband's limbs, the instant burst of clamor that she made, unless things mortal move them not at all, would have made milch the burning eyes of heaven, and passion in the gods. And that's where it ends. And then Polonius goes on to say some funny things, because the actor is weeping. And Hamlet reproves himself after, which is a speech I will get to. It is possibly my favorite, but we'll save that for another day. In the meantime, thanks again for joining me for Bedtime Verses with Kyle. Follow me here or subscribe to my website and my YouTube channel, and there will be new readings every weekday night at 11 p.m. Good night. Sleep tight.